So our next speaker is our Atlantic VP for PSAC, Jeannie Baldwin out of Halifax. Thank you.
I heard some powerful words today. Ain't no power like the power of the people. Say what? Now I want you to say that out loud. Ain't no power like the power of the people. Say what? Really important. You know, we've got to send a message here. And the message is that these jobs have to stay in the community. And I'm going to talk about a personal story. For those who don't know me, I am from Newfoundland. And very proud of that. We had a lot of out-migration. And a lot of daughters and sons end up working elsewhere outside of Newfoundland and Labrador. And one of the things that you heard from the parents was, bring home our sons and daughters. And I'm going to tell you something. If you lose these jobs here in Antigonish, they won't be coming back. And it's so important that you keep well-paying jobs in a community, because that's how a community survives. It's how it thrives. It's how it's able to be maintained. So I'm just putting that out there because it's so, so important. Now, I know that we had a special visitor today, and that was Harper. Where's he gone? I know that he was popping around somewhere, right? He ran away, right? But you know, on another funny note, just to let you know that Peter MacKay was invited, hey? And I don't know if you all know where he is. He's probably teeing off on number 14 hole right now.
He's teeing off.
Or he might be teeing off on number 19 hole right now, who knows. But just to let you know that he was invited to meet with the local and to participate here. But he chose to golf, because golf is more important than the jobs here in Antigonish. So that kind of tells you who you're dealing with. And you know, when we say, Peter, Peter, where are you? Because that's what it's like. It's like Waldo. Where is Waldo? Where is Peter right now? Because when you look around for the politicians who's going to be able to make that change, they kind of hide away. Because I can tell you, he can make that decision to keep those jobs here in Antigonish where they belong. But I can tell you right now, it's going to take the community to do that. Every person in this community has to let him know, either by email or phone calls, wherever you see him. You have to meet with him. You have to be up in his face, and you have to tell him that you want these jobs to remain here. Because if not, once they go, they'll never come back.
Never coming back.
They won't come back. The other one thing I want to mention to you, and it's a very important message, that it's something that Margaret Mead had once said. And she said, never doubt that a small group of committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever does. And I'm going to tell you right now, those are powerful words because they're absolutely true. It's going to be the citizens, it's going to be you, it's going to be every one of us to put pressure on this federal government to keep these jobs here. And tell you the truth, it's disgusting what they're planning to do here. You know, this center was here, I don't even know how long, Mike? What?
26 years.
26 years. Can you imagine that it's been 26 years that this center has been here in Antigonish? And then all of a sudden, they're making a decision just to close it. Like without any discussion, without any type of dialogue with the community, just to close that. And you know what? This is the Harper government that's making this decision, and there's a clear message that we have to say. These jobs have to stay here. That is disgusting what they're doing here, and that we have to stand together. So with me, remember, there's a message that we have to say to Peter, and that's, we are determined. These jobs have to stay in the community. We will do everything. Why? Because we will never give up. Thank you very much.